Hello and welcome back. Today is Thursday, April 10th, and this is episode 87 of NooBTooB, a weekly independent podcast where I am hosting a 12-step program for people who were wrong about consoles.
Hi, my name is Tobin, and I was a PSP hater, but then Square Enix brought me to the light.
That's right, man. Let it all out. Let it all out.
But why are all the other games so bad? It's just not fair. Damn you, nub!
You were so close, man. So close to accepting it. I am Yuzo Watanabe.
And I'm Tobin Gozaier. This week we'll be talking about Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core on PSP, Ninja Gaiden on the DS, Ikaruga on Xbox Live Arcade, some hilarious Flash games, and the new Call of Duty 4 maps.
Yes, new releases include Baroque on the PS2 and Wii, Assassin's Creed on the PC, because we've been all waiting for that one.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Jade. Having that monkey turd on only 2 consoles has really been keeping me up at night.
Yeah.
As always, we'll have site news, culture, and community sections, but let's get started with a good game.
What's that?
Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core.
Crisis Core!
On the PSP.
Wow. I'm impressed. So you didn't actually take it with you when you're... Because we've been gone, right? So we have been
hiatus. You were in Vegas.
I was in Vegas. I was doing the air hockey thing.
And how'd you do?
I did decently. Last year I got 25th.
Yeah.
This year I got 22nd.
It's in the world.
In the world.
22nd in the world, son!
There was only 64 people competing, so it wasn't that good.
Totally better than 2/3 of them.
I'm in the top third.
That's awesome!
Yes. So yeah, that was awesome. I had a good time. I won about $600 on craps.
Oh. Well, hello.
No snake eyes. And it was awesome.
I'm really poor.
Yeah,
right
were
now.
you?
I really could use some money for some more games.
Oh, geez, yeah. You know what fucking sucks? When I put in gas today, I looked at the price, and I was like, I could have bought a game with how much I put in.
Yeah.
It was over $63.
Fuck.
Yeah.
God,
so
I
could use some money as well.
And then so I went to Chicago for Whiskey Fest.
What is Whiskey Fest?
Whiskey Fest is...
It's not wine.
It's not whiskey. I mean, sorry, it's not wine.
Okay.
It's just hundreds of whiskey distillers go there and they serve you all different kinds of whiskey. I was there for a bachelor party.
Oh,
and
nice.
We just
did you have strippers and whiskey? Then how does that
stripped
work?
Down the whiskey. I drank whiskey and stripped.
Okay.
Everything got ugly.
That sounds a little homoerotic.
Yeah. So anyway,
okay,
it was really fun. It was really fun. But now we're back after 2 weeks.
We're back, and we needed the break. It's good.
Yeah.
And I think now we're back just in time for no games to come out.
Yes. Yeah. We're still in the dead zone. Sadly.
I think everybody's scared of GTA 4, probably.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
And so I can see this coming on YouTube already. People will be like typing comments like, "What's on Yuzo's finger?"
Oh yeah.
This is what Yuzo does for you guys, for the community.
Right. Check it out.
He was setting up the tripod. You're setting up the tripod and cut your finger.
Yeah, it took a chunk out of my finger, basically. But I have some...
We're at my house, so that means there are pirate-themed Band-Aids.
Absolutely. I feel much cooler, actually.
Because I'm a 5-year-old.
If I had a hook, though...
Yes! That can be arranged. I will take your hand off with the chainsaw on a stick.
No. That would be wrong. But let's get started with the first game.
Yes.
Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. This is on the PSP. And this is like the second good PSP game in a row that you've played.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Because you played more of this than I did, man.
Dude.
Like what?
Fucking awesome.
Like, why is it awesome?
Oh my god. All right. So it's set in the world of Final Fantasy VII. Midgar.
What's the name of the Shinra?
Shinra. And there's cameos everywhere. It's just like every time you turn around, like Sephiroth is there, fucking Cloud is there.
Oh wait, so my understanding is you play a black-haired Cloud in this game?
No!
Is that right?
Damn it. I got so much made fun of for that.
You got a lot of shit, dude.
Because I don't know the mythology. I didn't realize that Zack was like Sloth. I'm sorry, Sloth.
Yeah, Zack was Sloth.
Sorry, was Cloud's mentor.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
because I remember he was in the beginning of the game, wasn't he?
Yeah,
and then he did something.
So he
and then
saves Cloud, and then that's how Cloud gets his big sword. He actually has Zack's sword. So
gotcha.
I now understand. I know now.
You were getting some massive shit from
and
all
people
the
like,
Final
it's not Cloud. I was like, yeah, I'm an asshole. It's like 5 minutes into the game, I'm like, fuck, that's not Cloud. And I know the pain that's coming. But anyway, it's the game.
Yeah, you're the game. So what? What's so good about it?
It's an action RPG.
Okay.
So you're actually going
no turn-based.
No turn-based at all.
Yeah, which I
it
found
doesn't have that weird Final Fantasy 12 style arcing combat mode. Remember where it would like pick a target? There'd be like an arc that would go out to the different targets.
Oh yeah. Well, there was more AI associated with that. But this game, as far as I understand, you're playing one character. For
you're playing one character the whole time,
which is good. And it's all action based. So I think all you're doing is changing your target. Once you change your target, then it's action. Action can be a spell, can be swinging your sword.
Yep, block. You can dodge. You can do all sorts of cool stuff.
It feels like a really kind of slow version of like God of War, like a turn-based not turn-based, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
like
kinda,
a gimped version of that combat system. So,
well, what's really amazing to me is it fixes a lot of things. For example, there's a lot of really cool things, like you can buy shit at any time.
Yeah,
so
I like that a lot.
I love that. So you're just going around and you're just like, shit, I need more potions. Buy potions. You're not walking back to town. You're not, like, people have been getting really good at putting a lot of thought into RPGs now. And they're like, what do people not like? What is grindy? What is stupid? What is time wasting? And just get to the fun parts.
And I think, for the most part, I mean, I think you're right, because they've kind of structured everything so, like, how back in the old days, you were playing the old Final Fantasies, you were grinding, you're like, okay, I can't beat this boss. Yeah. Then I got to go to this forest area, run around randomly in a circle until you get to all the random battles, until you get high enough level. Yep. But the way they did the mission system in this one is nice. You just go to a save point, and then you say, I want to play a mission.
Right. So there's a whole list, and it's not like you get to choose from all the missions. You have to earn your way through a mission tree.
Yeah, like a tree. And there's a lot of them, aren't there? Because there's different sections. In each section, there's like 7 or 8 or something like that. There's a lot.
Over 100 missions.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Okay. So the missions are, you'll just be like, they're like, you have to go here and kill this monster, you have to do this, whatever. The missions are about 5 minutes long, 5 or 10 minutes. And you just go through and you beat it, and then you get a little prize. Yeah. And if you beat all the missions in a category, you open up new shops.
Oh, that's what happens.
And like in the missions, you can level up. So if you're feeling like you're kind of getting beat up a little bit, you go play some missions. But it's not like grinding, because you're still achieving shit. You're doing things.
But it's very simplistic. Like, one thing I noticed when I was playing the missions, after about 12 missions, I started getting a little bored.
Yes.
But that's okay, because I had gotten a bunch of levels, so then I went back to the storyline.
Exactly.
And then I'm playing again. And it's just like, everything about it is, they took out the crap. They took out the annoying bits. You can't save anywhere, though. You still have to go to a point to save.
That's right.
But that's okay.
And it's weird, because with the PSP, I didn't mind that, because I didn't save half the time.
What'd you do?
PSP, you just turn it off.
Oh, because of the saving, yeah.
I was so impressed with that. So, like, with the PSP, you just turn it off, and then when you come back, you can just be right where you were before.
Right. And you can do that on the DS to an extent, but your battery will run out eventually,
it's not,
right?
But this is like off. Like, so
when I got it back from you, because like I wanted to play, because you'd basically borrowed my PSP for 2 weeks.
Yeah, for like 2 weeks.
So I put it on. I'm like, and I see Cloud just sitting there, or not Cloud, Zach sitting there. I'm like, what should I?
What do I do?
Yeah, so I was like running around a bit. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna assume you had just saved, because I assume you did, because you were at a save point. So I'm like, all right. So I didn't delete all your save games.
Thank God.
Because I was looking at them, I saw like 18 hours played.
18 fucking hours, people. And this is like
your hands. They don't.
They would cramp up. I seriously got to the point where I was kind of like playing. I was like resting it on my leg. I was like, oh God, it hurts so bad, but I have to find out what happened. So it used the format of the PSP flawlessly.
The graphics are great.
The graphics are sick.
Like, you're not going to be able to see this on. It even seemed better than PS2.
Definitely better.
Well, at
than
least
PS2.
On par of the highest level quality PS2 games.
It's like the full motion rendered videos.
Oh my God!
It still has the hilarious thing in Final Fantasy where it'd just be like, you've summoned a dragon. The dragon's like, I destroy the world. It's like it summons a ball of flame, and the flame summons a planet, and the planet summons a unicorn. Unicorn takes a shit on your head.
And then it takes like 300 points of damage.
Yeah, and it's just like, boom! It's like 100.
Yeah.
or it's like blocked. Miss. Fuck!
Yeah, that's
Let's watch the 20-minute video.
But I do like that. I mean, they brought back the materia system. You have, because like the way they did the materia system with the 4 blocks is really cool. You only have attack and 4 slots.
Yes.
And then that's the only thing that kind of annoyed me. So some negative parts of the game was the fact that you were using the left and right buttons to move the camera. You did that a lot, right? But during battle, that would switch your little attack buttons.
Yes.
So what ended up happening was I'd accidentally hit it once, and I'd keep on mashing my attack button. I'd be drinking potions constantly.
I had the same problem.
Sucked.
So it's like you get into the habit of using the buttons back and forth when you're just playing. Yeah. So when you get in a fight, all of a sudden...
Did you get used to it then?
I did.
Okay, because
but still, occasionally, like even like 15 hours in, I'd be in like a huge boss battle. I'm like, and it's just like you're out of potions. You just cast fireball on a guy made of fire.
You give him like 800 points of wisdom. Yeah.
But you get some really cool spells later. You can regenerate. You can do these like high level cures, and we didn't even talk about the luck system.
Yeah, the luck systems, because it reminds me of the No More Heroes. Remember the little slot machine things like that? But this one, you get the slot machines and you get all the 3 characters, like various stuff happens.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Like you'll be playing, you've got all your materia, you've got like 4 materia on you, and then the slot machines come up and it's like and it's like 333 on the slot machine, which means that it levels up the materia in your 3rd slot.
Oh, because I saw myself level up, but I didn't see that part.
Yeah, so you're like leveling up your materia, so your cure gets more powerful, your fireballs get more powerful.
Is that the only way to actually level them up?
That's it. That's the only way.
Really? Not just fighting, not just using them. God, Japanese love gambling.
I know. I was reading a couple things online because I was really curious about the fact that I could only level up my character through luck, and they said that of course, being Japanese, they've done an analysis on it, and you're basically getting experience for killing guys. So it gets to the point where the chances of you leveling up are like 100%.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay.
So it's not all luck. It's not like you can play the whole game and you have the worst luck in the whole world. You're level 1.
It's just like I can't get past the first.
I don't understand. Yeah. So, but I seriously my only complaint. Is that once I've played for 18 hours, you get to this point where you're playing and you watch the slot machine, and the slot machine turns into an attack, and then the attack turns into a video, and it's just like...
Yeah, but you can skip the videos.
You can skip
that is nice.
The summons.
Yeah, but
you can't skip just the attack videos. Like, sometimes it'll just be like... an attack where all of a sudden you always get to hit critical, for example, but you have to watch the spinning, then you have to watch them cast the spell on you, then you have to be like, I'm awesome, bing! So it gets a little tiresome.
But it doesn't. I notice it doesn't have that. I mean, for each fight that you're into, you may hit the slot machine, but you won't always. So it's not like you're hitting. You're watching animations, which I think other RPGs are guilty of. You know what I mean? So I mean, as far as it being a bad thing, it's like, okay, it's bad, it's okay. Yeah. So like, what all this stuff is considering, it's just like, I'm curious what Final Fantasy 13 is going to be like.
I know,
because if it's like this, I am so excited.
I know.
If it's like 12 was okay, but not like 12
this. That much. No,
not like this.
If they've taken what they've learned for this game and they put it into Final Fantasy 13, that may be the greatest RPG of all time. It'll be fucking crazy awesome.
That's what I'm excited for. So I hope they do that. I hope they figure out that this is the way.
Please,
that people
we're telling you, make it good.
No turn-based battle. No. Well, this was random, but it didn't feel random.
Yeah.
Because you would walk through a whole map, and then you would hit all of the spawn, the spawn points.
That's right.
And then you just walk, and you wouldn't see spawn points.
That's right. And you could actually avoid them. Like
how?
So if you'd be in a map where you'd like be walking through hallways and then rooms, if you walked into a room and you're like, I'm in a hurry, I don't want to fight the bosses. If you walk around the edge of the room, don't walk through the center. You don't even fight anybody.
Really?
Yeah. You can actually avoid them.
And then so you do all the missions to level up, and then just kind of go that way.
Run through the fucking game.
But one thing I like that they did was that they actually made it so you wanted to find all that. When I was playing the first map, they go like, oh, by the way, you get something special if you kill all the enemies and have all these stars. So each time you kill an enemy, they fill the stars. I'm like, they
really
figured
good
it out.
At like playing with your buttons, where you're just like every time you're doing something, you're like earning some shit. You're like, I'll do this for these completely useless like
materia,
invisible, leveling up. It's great.
Randomness, yeah. So I mean, I can't think of anything bad about this game. I think the only thing would be that it's on the PSP and the interface is tough on the hands.
But
you know what I mean?
But it is the best game I've ever played on the PSP.
So does this make you want to buy it? With this and God of War now? Is this
one more game? One more game.
What game?
I'm just saying.
Oh, just one more game.
I'm just saying, like, give me 3 good games, and I will buy that.
Because you're 18 hours in, I still got it.
I know.
So.
You're gonna blackmail me, aren't you? I was just like, hey, Yuzo, can I borrow the PSP?
And I'm like,
why don't you buy your own, bitch? I don't know. I might. I gotta
give them a little. Now, 140-ish tax return, maybe.
Yeah, that's true. When I get my tax return, maybe if it's looking good, I can get some money away from Adrian.
Yeah, I just like
we don't need to remodel the kitchen. I just want some new games.
Wedding?
Please.
You don't need a veil.
Yeah. No, the wedding's not going to completely bankrupt.
Yeah, you don't need a cake. Fine. You just get a Baker Square.
What? Safeway's got cakes?
Yeah.
What?
Alrighty, so that isn't.
I'm gonna get my ass whooped.
That's right. But she doesn't watch the show. Sure, fine. Next game up is Ninja Gaiden DS. I am so excited about this. Or I was so excited about this game. And then I played it, and it was all justified. Did you get to play it?
I did.
Okay, so should I go first?
You go ahead.
All right,
go ahead.
So Ninja Gaiden DS, it is they've taken Ninja Gaiden and put it onto the DS, but definitely kind of, I wouldn't say dumbed down the combat, but definitely made it much easier.
Yeah.
So instead of doing all these different various button combos and all that, you're slicing.
Yeah.
So you can slice as like an asterisk.
Right.
All the different things.
Up or down.
Up or down. And then the combos is like you slice up, you throw them in the air, and then you slice a couple of times, and then you tap them to the start. It's neat, and they definitely progress, and you get a lot of interesting stuff.
Yeah, sideways.
Yes.
So it's like you're actually doing.
Style.
your book style. You're not like pushing buttons.
And as far as like any other type of action game on the DS, there's nothing like it.
No, it's definitely it's unusual. I've never seen an interface like that before. It was definitely.
Because I think the closest thing is probably what is it? Not Twilight Princess, Phantom Hourglass, where it feels actiony, where you're dragging them and you're doing that, but it's not to that level. This is like one level higher, where we're actually doing all these cool stuff.
Right.
So you do that. The thing is, like, it doesn't seem to have that draw of Ninja Gaiden does for me, or Ninja Gaiden, where it beats you into the ground with the difficulty.
You're like, I'm going to come back and I'm going to beat you. I swear to God.
Yeah, and I'm like,
bleeding from the mouth. You're like, I can take it.
Yes, Master Man. Another.
Just one more.
Come on. But no, this one I'm like playing, and I'm like, I beat him. And I'm playing on normal difficulty. I don't remember if there's if hard's available initially.
No, not at first. You gotta play just normal.
So I'm playing normal, and like I'm not dying.
Yeah.
I'm going through. So and I've played at least 3 hours now, and I'm like, they've lost they didn't do the difficulty. Maybe the 4th hour in, maybe it gets a lot harder or something like that. But that was one of my main problems with it. But otherwise, it's a pretty good arcade game. Now, what are your thoughts? And so I can rebut.
I was bored as shit.
What?
Yeah. Seriously, because I was just playing through, and then it would just get to this point where like you just have this level where guys would just keep spawning. I'm just like, God damn it! And it was just like
because it was too easy.
Yeah. I mean, like,
how far did you get though?
I maybe an hour and a half.
Okay, so that's the interesting thing, because I'm thinking like, oh man, it's pretty easy, but it's like entertaining at the 3rd or 4th hour.
Yeah,
maybe it gets better, right? Because like at the 1st hour, you're absolutely right. Like it is like that. But the thing is, like, it gets harder.
So maybe they're trying to get you into the mechanics. They're trying to.
They don't make it too difficult for you initially. And granted, for the first half hour, at least an hour. But once you play it a little more, the guys change color, so that obviously makes them better, a lot better.
Okay.
And then you're doing that, and you're getting hurt.
Yeah.
You're doing a couple of things, but it's still not enough for me.
Yeah, I really found it boring. I was just playing through it, and it was just it felt like Ninja Gaiden Nights. 99 Nights.
Oh.
Like, it was just, I mean, like, I understand that there's this skill thing where you can do, like, down, up, and it, like, pulls them in the air and throws them down, but it just felt like this just kind of swarming.
But do you think if it was harder and you were dying a few times, then it would be a little bit better?
I don't know. I honestly didn't really enjoy the combat. I didn't find it all that fun.
Interesting.
I thought the boss battle was kind of silly. Like the dragon charging at you,
which you're supposed to lose.
Yeah. You had to lose.
I hate those.
That pissed me off too, because it's like I fucking lost. It's like meow.
So it continues. You're like, wait a minute.
I had to lose that? Fuck you.
Yeah, it's annoying when they do that. But no, I mean, I can totally agree with you if you use that level of thing. But if you go a little further, it gets a little more challenging. But even me, who I like that, it's like, I'm not sure if I want to keep playing.
So it sounds like to get your difficulty, you'd almost have to play all the way through on normal and then try it on hard. And you're like, okay, maybe this is at my level.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's a short game, but it's not that short. Yeah. So, that was
so were you getting to the point when it was complex enough that you were doing, like, you were learning each enemy's mechanics? Where they're like,
no, not quite, like, close.
That's what it didn't feel like to me. Like, I was, like, what I like a lot about Final Fantasy, for example, is, like, you play these certain types of enemies, you're like, shit, I know that those guys are susceptible to lightning, and these guys, they attack and I block it, I can go around behind them and hit them back. Like, I like that. I like learning the ins and outs of the tactics. And this, it just kind of felt like there's just, like, fucking, G.I. Joe, where there's, like, all the dudes just, like, all just swarming at you, just like,
whatever, yeah. No, and I can totally understand that, but the thing that I'm curious about is, what did you think about the original, the Ninja Gaiden Black on the other ones? Because that was hard.
It was hard.
Was that almost too hard then?
It was too hard for me, but I liked it a lot better. Okay. I did stop playing the Ninja Gaiden before beating Black. Because I played for, I think, maybe 5 or 6 hours.
And it just like to the second level.
There was something on a bridge. There was something.
Yeah, the guy on the bridge. He's really hard.
Where I played it like 10 times. I was like, I think I got to the point where I was like, threw the controller down. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I'll come back to this tomorrow.
Yeah. And now it's like 3 years later.
Yeah,
no, because that's where I stopped too. But then I went back and I replayed it, and then I went to the airship, and that's where I stopped. Because there's one area. You go to the hangar, and there's like 50 guys coming at you, and I'm like, okay, that's enough.
Fuck you.
But so Ninja Gaiden DS, I think they have a good combat system. I think it has a lot of legs, and I think if they started out giving you the option to play hard, I would have enjoyed it a little bit more.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, but I'm gonna give it. I'm not going to play it anymore. But I like it. I'm sorry. No, I mean, when I was first playing it, I'm like, wow, this is awesome. This is awesome. I was totally going to get a thumbs up.
Yeah.
And then I was playing it more on the plane, and I'm like, where's Leighton?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's true.
I gotta finish Layton still. So yeah, that was my unfortunate thing. I still think you should check it out.
Yeah.
You gotta check it out because it might be
You can't rent DS games. That's the thing. It's like you and I just pass these games back and forth.
Yeah,
we'll buy it and we'll trade them back and forth.
But
I would not tell you to buy this game just to play it. I did not like it.
So anyhow, but that is that. It's too bad.
Speaking of games that do have demos that are free,
that's right. Ikaruga. It is a huge, legendary
as the hardest shmup in the whole world.
There's probably harder ones, but it's definitely famous for being very, very punishing.
Yeah.
It is a shmup.
Yes.
Short for shoot 'em up. So you are it's top down.
Right.
So not top down, but vertical shooter.
Right.
You have two ships.
Like 1942.
1942 exactly.
Style.
Yeah. You're shooting stuff, but I love
Except
the concept.
Not for white people. 1942. You compare 1942 to shmups. It's just like one dude's like dee. You're like pew pew. Shmups. It's just like roar! It's just like wall of pain, and there's 1 millimeter that your ship can be in. It's like, oh god,
please don't kill me. But I love the concept about this because the whole concept is polarity. So it's either white or black.
Yes.
You can switch the polarity of your thing. So the thing is, if things shoot at you and you're the same color, you can absorb the bullets and then charge your little your bomb.
Right, so they'll be shooting white or black bullets.
White or black bullets, yeah exactly. And the things themselves are white or black. So when you shoot, if you're white and you shoot at a black thing, your bullets are double damage.
Oh, nice.
If you shoot with the same color, when you kill it, more stuff comes out which you can collect and charge up your thing. So that's the kind of the concept. But the thing is, bullets are coming down everywhere, right? It's just like the whole wall of bullets, and it's all black, and you're like, well, I'm colored black, so it's okay. Yeah. So I'm all sucking them up, blah, blah, blah. There's occasionally white ones. It's fine. The thing is, all of a sudden, bam, he starts shooting white bullets. So then you have to keep... And that's the kind of concept, and it's fun. So I played this for 3 seconds, and I'm like, I want to buy this game.
That is cool. So, I mean, like, generally speaking, you don't like shmups.
I don't like shmups, but this one is just like, it's so... It gives me that Geometry Wars feel of like, like it's not really necessarily just memorizing, although memorizing is a big part of it. Yeah. But it's just the switching. It's like, oh well, there's a black guy there. I'm going to quickly switch to black. So it's more reactive.
Like a dance. It's like a kind of just the choreography of it is very interesting.
Now we're having a high score challenge right now on the NooBTooB forum, so you should definitely go there if you're into the shmups.
Yeah.
But I know I'm going to get my ass kicked because the people that memorize the maps are going to do better.
That's right.
Because it's all about switching at the right time to get the best score.
Sloth was scared of somebody. Is it Gwenster? Gwenster apparently is terrifying because he just memorizes the living bejesus.
He plays it over and Sloth was telling me, he's like, you know something? He doesn't memorize games either, apparently, which is weird.
Sloth is like a shmup whore.
I know, but he doesn't memorize, he says. So whatever.
Yeah, that's like me. I like sports games, but I don't play football. I like football games. I don't make touchdowns.
Yeah,
you have to memorize shit.
I don't like grass. It's just I don't understand but apparently he doesn't like to do it.
So didn't you try this multiplayer?
Yes.
So what is that all about? How's that work?
But you can play co-op, so it's just like your standard vertical shooter where you can have two guys and shoot at the same time.
Okay.
And then in that you just go through the whole.
So it's basically as if you were playing by yourself, right? I mean, it's not like you can help each other or you can.
Well, you mean you can. I
guess you're killing other enemies.
You're killing other enemies. Yeah, you went through the whole process. But I was playing with Sloth, and the only thing that kind of sucked was the fact that he was in Australia, so it kind of like matches the speed, so like it's a little off. It's a little laggy. So I didn't like that aspect so much. I need to play with some local people.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Sloth loves to just like talk shit the entire time, and I'm like, okay, come on, guys. It's like, pew, 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 pew. But no, that's fine.
Stream of consciousness, jibber jabber.
But no, he was actually, it was really fun to play with because we were playing.
He's just like, crikey! Now that's a knife.
Yes.
That's a bullet.
But it was cool. No, we had because I suck at it, right? And he was really good. I'd die halfway through. He'd just finish the level, and I'm like, I kind of want to finish the level. So then he started killing himself after I died.
Oh fuck! What was that game that we used to talk about us doing that, where it was like, where it was going to be you defending me while I was playing?
Yes, Geometry Wars, right? Like you'd be like following me around.
Yeah. It's just like it's like you with Sloth. You're just like
he can't do that, unfortunately. He can't actually clear my path.
Yeah.
But no, what's funny was I beat his score.
Oh.
So as far as I know, as of now, I beat his score, but then Sunflower has beaten me and Gwenster has beaten me.
Oh, well, Gwenster.
Yes, yeah. So I'm gonna actually give it a try a little bit more. I like the game a lot.
And the verdict?
$10.
Nice.
It's a great thing. You know the best thing about it?
What's that?
You can go vertical.
What do you mean?
You can rotate the screen.
Your TV?
No. So I have a 27-inch on a monitor arm.
Yeah.
So I just go whoop, and then basically I'm playing it like in the arcade.
Whoa!
Yeah. So like I have this huge screen going down to 20.
Yeah.
Huge. So now
so you just go into the config
and just say rotate left, rotate right.
Oh.
You can't do that with it. It's a little hard with the TV. Like I can't get my TV in.
Yeah, you're just taking your plasma and just like leaning it against the wall.
Yeah, it's like, Nina, come over here.
Yeah, come hold this up.
I'll play my shmup.
God damn it.
See, and Sloth had it too, so he's using LCD screen. So we both went, all right, so I want to take pictures. I want to say, like, here's my setup.
Yeah. Definitely take pictures of that. People love that shit.
You know how fucking hilarious it would be? Is like, okay, if you guys go out there, you buy Ikaruga, and you get your TV on its side, I want to see...
Take a picture.
I want to see pictures.
Take a picture.
Because that'll be hilarious.
And the more ghetto, the better. Like, if you're holding it up with a milk crate or some shit, like, you've got, like, your little kid brother behind it, just, like...
Can you imagine a 27-inch TV?
Yeah. Just fucking 42-inch plasma being held up.
That would be hilarious.
By a girl.
Yes.
Wearing no clothes.
That would be good.
All right.
Newbies for boobies. So yes, it's a thumbs up.
Good.
Next game.
Wow. Oh, yes. So we played 2 very quick Flash games that I really wanted to talk about because they're so innovative.
They are really innovative. I like them a lot.
And hilarious.
Well, they're innovative in kind of like in a concept way, in a very conceptual way. So the first one is 7 minutes, and what is that at all?
7 minutes is hilarious. Like, it's dark as hell. It is an existentialist kind of almost philosophy game where...
Philosophy platformer
where it's you and...
Is he Nietzsche? Or like, who is
Nietzsche or like God or some sort of deity. It's just basically you have 7 minutes to live.
Yeah.
And there's this head just torturing you. It's just like, I fucked your mom.
Yeah, like whatever.
You're an idiot. Nobody likes you. But I mean, seriously, it says shit like, it's like, I wonder what it feels like to die alone.
Yeah,
you might as well give up now.
And I'm like, wow, this kind of sucks. And it's a really, it's like, remember that? What was that one Super Mario game where everything you do is like you die? It's like you jump and you touch a cloud, you die.
And it's mean.
It's really
You're running
mean.
down a hallway and the ceiling will just fall on you and you start over.
And like whatever, And that's the whole thing. I didn't actually get to the end. Did you get to the end?
Well, I don't think you can.
No, there is. People were like actually have speedruns now. Like people on forums are saying,
now I got to replay
and there's 2 endings.
Oh fuck!
So I think I need to replay.
Okay, I'm totally gonna. I thought that the whole point was that you couldn't win, so I didn't even.
There's an end. Apparently, there was 2 ends, and I don't know how you do it, but 3 minutes is the record at the moment.
Okay, all right. I'm totally gonna do this. So
go check it out.
Go check it out. Just Google for 7 minutes, or there's a forum post now.
There's a forum post discussing this one and the next game, which I love. It's called "You Have to Burn the Rope."
Yes.
I'm not going to say much more about this. Actually,
no, you can't. You spoil it.
You spoil it. It's called "You Have to Burn the Rope."
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
It is hilarious.
It is short. Like what? Like actually pause the game, right? Pause the show right now.
Yeah.
Go search for it or go to the forum post and go
then
play
come
it.
back.
And come back.
We'll wait.
Okay, so wasn't it awesome?
Yeah, wasn't that great?
Yeah. So can we spoil it now?
No.
No, okay. So
but listen to the song at the end.
Very important.
It's like Portal.
Yeah.
You got to listen to the song at the end. It's fucking hilarious. So,
so go check this out.
And if you guys know of any other innovative Flash games that really, it's not like something that you've ever seen before, like something that you're just like, wow, this is really funny, this is really fun, this is really innovative, send it to us, post on the forums, we'll totally play it and talk about it.
Absolutely, because we have nothing to play right now. If you look at our new releases list, it's sad.
Yes.
So the last thing I want to talk about for the things is the new Call of Duty 4 map pack.
Yeah.
So remember back a couple episodes where I was like, man, I'll pay $20 for this thing of maps.
Yeah, you're like, I will suck a dick for Call of Duty maps.
I don't remember saying that, but...
I'm gonna play the flashback video. I'm just make a little black screen quote.
It's like I will suck a dick. No, so, anyhow, so like I would not bend over for that. I mean, the thing is like they're good, but they're not $250 a map good. That's the one thing I found out because out of the 4, I only really like Creek. So Creek is almost like you're in paintball. Think of like remember we played paintball, so it's like a big creek in a U shape, and in the middle goes a tunnel. So it's very like a big ravine, there's a couple houses and all that. But the cool thing is like everybody's a sniper, that kind of map, right? Where it's the big hill, all that. Yeah. So what I do is like I love the map because I go through the tunnel and hardly anybody guards the tunnel, and then go behind all the snipers and fucking knife them in the back. So I love that.
Everybody knows your secret though.
Oh fuck. Damn. But I love that one. Chinatown, you saw a little bit of that.
Yeah.
It looks really great.
It looks fantastic.
See, there's so many campers because it's all different rooms with different levels, so people camp all the time. It's
but I mean, like, I saw the. Oh shit! Actually, we should be playing the video when we were talking about this. So
we'll
introduce it.
Yeah, we'll introduce it.
But the point is, you were showing me this video where you guys recorded when you were playing.
Yes.
And I didn't play these maps, but my God, it's just like the detail and the reflections and just the complexity of it looks like really nice map.
Yeah, like you should check out Call of Duty. Just the graphics themselves in single player, it looks really good. They did a good job with it.
So tell us about the Fiesta.
So the Fiesta, we have every other week we have the Call of Duty 4 Fiesta.
Yes.
Locke puts it together now. Smokestorm is now running it, which is awesome. So we're getting all users involved running these things. And last week we had so many people. We had 18 in our server or whatever, and people were like trying to get in still.
Wow.
So it was
we need like
awesome.
2 now.
Yeah, we need to like have 2 different people. Well, that's gonna be weird, right? All that setup. But it was awesome. We were doing all sorts of crazy stuff like NooBToobs only.
Yeah.
NooBToobs, NooBToobs, right? So like basically everyone's going around like boom, and you only have 2 shots and killing people. You're like, yeah, like and then you only have left is your knife.
Oh.
So people are like, it's like Benny Hill, dude. People are like running after each other.
You guys just like in fast motion.
Yeah.
It's like you and like 3 girls with bikinis.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So and then at the end we were getting a little bored, so we did some machinima.
Yes.
So one of the things that came up was the funny run. So the funny run is you get your pistol, you point it, you look up in the air.
Yeah.
And then you do your run.
You can't see where the hell you're going.
You can't see where you're going, but it looks hilarious.
Yeah.
And then we just basically, so we're going to show the video of all the crazy stuff we did. We did some setups where a bunch of people got up and we threw grenades in there.
Yeah.
All sorts of stuff. So
plus, like you had like when you killed somebody, every run over, fucking ball tap.
Orgy of teabagging.
Teabagging. So let's play it.
All right.
So this is the Call of Duty NooBTooB Fiesta.
Mm-hmm. That was so awesome. It was so ghetto, too, because nobody had a setup to actually record the real feed.
Yeah.
So we had Smokestorm, Jam, and Magenta all have their digital cameras looking at the screen. That's what you saw.
That was digital cameras?
Yeah.
That looks pretty good.
From 3 different people.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, so it was awesome. So, we do all sorts of crazy stuff. Next week, we're going to have the Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
And Fry's also planning on doing some machinima then, too. So
nice.
It'll be a little bit of plan, a little bit of screwing around.
Yeah.
So it's awesome.
So that's it.
Yes, we have a couple of quick things. Like, there's not much to talk about. There's only 2 new releases. The first one is Baroque on the PS2 and Wii.
And it's by the guys that did. It's by.
Well, it's the publisher. It's
Atlas.
the Atlas who brings a lot of imports in. So it's a hardcore dungeon crawler RPG. Probably like Etrian Odyssey, which we weren't big fans of, I'm guessing. But
I'll try it.
On the Wii.
What else am I gonna play?
You're not gonna play the next game? Oh, come on, man, come on. So I heard Jade is doing some stuff.
God damn it! So Assassin's Creed coming out on PC. NooBTooB could give a shit.
Yeah, we will not give a shit, actually.
Fuck that game.
Hey, Mass Effect's coming to PC at some point, so that'll be fun. Because I think the elevators will go a little quicker.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe it'll load a little fucking faster.
Yeah, that would be nice. But that's it! We have nothing to play!
Seriously, that is the whole thing.
It's like, the only thing that's coming out is Mario Kart and freaking, GTA.
Yeah.
Like this month.
We're both very excited about.
But they're 29th, I think?
Yeah, they're not, we've got a couple weeks, like 3 weeks before they come out.
So I don't know what I'm going to do.
I don't know either.
We'll see.
But yeah, like we said, please, if you guys have any good games that you know of that you're playing out there, let us know because we have dick.
Yes, maybe I'll play San Andreas. I haven't played. I mean, coming up.
Build up to it. Like,
yeah,
get ready for
I never finished it, so
why not?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
So. Site news.
Site news. We have the very big announcement again to make. It's the front page redesign.
Yes.
Thank you very much to Sloth. Take a look at it right now. It's NooBTooB.com.
It looks awesome. Nice. It looks really nice. So the right-hand side, as of this recording, is still black because Sloth is still fine-tuning it.
Yes.
But look at the left and the middle. It's all arranged a lot nicer, a lot easier to find the information. The info bar at the top is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Although people are complaining about the color, but what are you going to do about that? Yeah. But one of the plans, what we want to do is have the episode kind of at the top, and all of the entries below we want to have as user-generated content.
Yes.
So we're working on that. It's going to be a few more weeks, but our plan is to start showcasing all the amazing stuff. We have a user-generated content forum now. Mm-hmm. So, and people are posting all sorts of stuff. Like, Cow Launcher has his weekly DLC reviews, all these commercials, 60-second reviews, all sorts of crazy stuff. So
what we're going to do is we're going to make a second NooBTooB account, and we're going to drop you guys' videos in there, and then we're going to have the top post on NooBTooB.com be our stuff, and then everything below that be you guys' stuff every week. Yep. That's the plan. We're working on it.
Yeah,
Stay tuned.
Look in a few more weeks. It'll be awesome. And thanks very much to Sloth. He's been putting so much time into
Sloth
the thing.
Is a hero.
Yes.
Among men.
Send him a PM on how much you like the site.
And possibly a newbie.
Yes. And boobies as well. If you're,
boobies. to share with.
Yes, he does. He does like
you bring enough to share with the class.
Yeah, that is important. I hear Sloth likes to knock.
What?
G-knock. You know that? No.
I
learned it recently, actually. G-N-O-C.
What does that mean?
Get naked on camera.
I don't want. Yeah. Don't do that. Not man boobies.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate. Apparently, he's trying to do like a strip Uno contest.
Is that movies? Movies. Movies for newbies?
Yeah, no.
No newbies for movies.
Yes.
That's the new slogan, no newbies for movies.
No movies. And unfortunately, oh, fuck, man. I do not want the next Shoop has movies. And they're not my movies. They're somebody else's.
Oh, I saw that when they put the big fat dude with your head.
You're about to suck on him. It's awesome.
That's disgusting.
Yes.
I don't like that.
Okay, so we do have the NooBTooB mailbag. We have a P.O. box.
This is awesome. We got a P.O. box. It's right here on the front page. You guys have seen this before.
Yeah, go check it out. It's P.O. box. And I don't know, do you want to read the first? We should probably read the first, just a few seconds.
Yeah, read it. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's like, this is from Tommy Thunderlips, who makes all the
shoot
shoots. And he said, Tobin and Yuzo, I thought because you two have saved me so much money, steering me away from many suck-ass games that flow into the stores like so much shit. For that, I'm sending you this Gamers Movie Care Package. So check it out. What do we get here?
We got the Wizard.
Oh, that's awesome.
Super Mario Brothers 3, the TV show.
Is that like the? That's not the live action one, is it?
I hope not.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it's a cartoon. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks weird.
Shoot 'em Up, which I have not watched.
Great movie,
but I want to watch.
If you haven't seen Shoot 'em Up, see it right now. It's like the most ridiculous. There's a gunfight in a gun factory. Yeah, you heard me.
Is Clive Owen good in this?
It's all right.
Dude, Paul Giamatti's in here. He's like freaking John Adams right now. That's awesome.
Tron, enough said.
Oh, Tron's awesome.
Fucking Tron, best movie
and
ever.
The Fifth Element on Blu-ray. It's going to look beautiful.
What's that to do with gaming?
I don't know. But all the other ones are good.
Yeah.
So he's
there's some posters and stuff.
Some posters, yeah.
Some other cool stuff. But thank you very much, Tommy Thunderlips.
Dude, that is
very,
awesome.
very cool.
I call dibs on Tron.
All right. I'll look at the rest. I would shoot them up.
Yeah. So anyhow, we do appreciate all of the wonderful donations that you guys give in the P.O. box. We also got another letter from someone who remained nameless, but you know who you are. Thank you very much. It was very touching.
Yes. Yeah. You guys have sent us some thoughtful letters. We asked not to read on the air, but we really appreciate when you send us your thoughts and things like that. So
it's awesome. Okay, so we have a bunch of events.
Yes.
So the first one is
Ikaruga High Score Contest. We've already talked about this. Go to the forums, find the forum post, do really well in Ikaruga, make Sloth and Gwinster your bitch.
Yes, and you get 2 or 3 newbies if you win.
Yeah,
so
awesome.
We're checking that out. We also have a Paper or Walls contest, so it's a bunch of desktop images. There's already a bunch of great submissions. Yeah. So go check that out. And we also have the Mario Kart DS Garden Party.
Yes.
So basically, everybody just shares a friends list, and you play. It's coming up to Mario Kart Wii.
Wii, yes.
Which
that's going to be huge. We're all going to share our friends' codes for Mario Kart Wii, and we'll just have some fucking. I will just rape your faces.
Did you see somebody on YouTube had already got a package, and he has a box unopening? He actually opens the box. Like I don't know how he got it.
He pirated it. He owns a legitimate copy?
He has the wheel and everything. So I don't know how this shit is coming out. But
I've heard bad things about the wheel.
Yeah. I don't think I'll do it. So let's see. What else we got?
Metric ass ton of crap.
Yeah.
So Lex sent us a fantastic video.
Really good.
And I will have to say that, Lex, you seem to be a very good video editor for someone who does not have pubic hair yet.
That's me. No, you're awesome. This
I'm
is
saying
great
that
video.
Love.
Yes.
All right, Lex,
wait,
here you go.
Wait, love?
No! Shut up.
We know about you.
All right, here's Lex.
Hey, I'm going to throw down a metric ass ton of crap review. Want to look at Kirby Air Ride for the GameCube? It says player's choice up there on top. It's not true. Don't believe it. It's a terrible game.
Alright, so this is Kirby Air Ride for the Nintendo GameCube. It's a racing game with Kirby and his friends, and at first glance, it might look like a lot of fun. You race, you grab power-ups, you hit jumps. Looks great, but that's the biggest fault of this game. It's not fun. What's the most important aspect of a game? That it's fun, that it's enjoyable to spend time with. This game just throws that out the window, and it sucks. Another problem is the controls. They're so simplistic, it's retarded. This game only uses 2 buttons, the control stick and the A button. If you could plug an Atari 2600 controller into your GameCube, you can play this. That's how damn simple it is. The next problem is the graphics. Even for a GameCube game, they suck. This level isn't the best example, but there are some parts of the game where the textures are so blurry, it's hard to distinguish what some things are. To be fair, the sound is okay, and some of the songs are kinda catchy, but that hardly makes up for this terrible game. I give it a 3 out of 10, and I'm throwing it onto the metric ass ton of crap.
Wow, thanks, Lex. He was very well spoken for somebody who appears pretty young. I mean, I'm impressed.
Yes.
That is awesome.
So I gotta say, for a GameCube game, the graphics didn't look that bad.
It didn't, but he mentioned
the
that.
gameplay. He said the gameplay is just atrocious. It sounds like you're just pushing like one button to play.
I thought most of the Kirby games were actually decent, though. Like there's the DS one. There was the magical slide where you're drawing where he goes. You remember that one?
That was actually
a long time ago. That was actually pretty good.
That was really innovative.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't know. I don't want to try this one, but
thank you for adding it to the metric Asston. When you mail it in, we'll add it to the stack. We'll show you guys the stack. I figure maybe once we get like 5 games.
I think so. That's a metric ton of ass juice at that point.
That is a metric ton of ass juice.
So we'll give that out to a winner.
Dude, you know what time it is?
It's time for the Shoops.
Shoopity-doop.
Shoopity-doop. So we have the NooBTooB Shoop number 18 going on right now, and the winner of last week's, which we'll show right now, is Sloth's. He is unnamed, but I call it BFF.
Yeah.
And
it makes us look a little homoerotic.
Yeah, a little,
as always.
Yeah, but it's the one where you actually have your arm around, but there's nobody there,
which is so hilarious because like I put my arm out and then they Photoshop you back in.
Yeah, that's just
and they put a little harder on us. They being Sloth because he's a dick.
Yes, thank you, Sloth.
But then this week we got a whole bunch of other submissions.
Oh, some really good ones,
including your moobs.
No, those are not my moobs.
Your moobity moobs.
My moobs are well formed.
They somehow found shots of your actual moobs and photoshopped them in.
And they've shot of your actual apparatus for boob tasting, or moob tasting. It's awesome.
Yes.
So it's good stuff
so
there.
We've been having a really good time with the Shoop. Thank you very much, Celia, for putting this all together. And that's it.
We're right. We have NooBTooB Arcade number 22, Movie Munchers. I haven't had a good chance to try, but Kieran Solo has been on the ball putting this out, and the last week's winner was Thunderwolf.
Yep. So if you want to play a game and don't want to pay for it, go and
don't pirate games.
That's right. Don't pirate games. So NooBTooB Arcade is always free. It's always free games. So go grab Movie Munchers and play against your fellow NooBTubers and post up on your scores on the forums.
That's right. And we have listener homework this week from Professor Sunflower. It is the best gaming commercial.
Huh. I haven't seen that much lately. You know what was really good recently?
What?
Was the PS3 ones.
Oh, those were really good. The ones where they all mutating?
It was like kind of like a black liquid, and it was like, you know, like some sort of like really heavy metal over it, like fall into the game, brah.
Yeah. No, my favorite.
You.
I don't remember that part.
Extreme, brah, rape your face.
That would hurt actually.
Yeah.
But I think my favorites are probably from the old era, like back in the Atari days. You remember those?
Zelda.
Well, okay, that was in the Atari days. Yeah. There's some really classic.
Like what?
Well, you know, like all the. You remember the Kaboom? There was one with Kaboom.
Was that the tanks?
No, it was the one with the little thief guy dropping bombs, and you have the water.
Oh,
it's a paddle, right? They had that. They had River Raid. They had. They basically made a commercial for everyone.
They'd been, like filmed in like a smoky warehouse.
They probably were.
And they probably were. It's like, all right, get the fuck out of the way. We got to film like a music video here in a second. Like Tiffany's coming in.
Yeah. I think we're rolling now. I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know Tiffany posed for Playboy?
You're kidding me. She was pretty cute.
I was thinking about tracking it down because she was in some commercial with Meatloaf recently.
Really?
I was like, who the fuck? Tiffany? What?
I bet you Meatloaf was in Playgirl.
Maybe so.
But Tiffany, really? I did not know that.
I would do anything for love.
That's wrong.
I don't want to see.
I don't want to see his moves.
You remember Meatloaf's big moves in Fight Club, man, when he's just hugging Edward Norton between his big man titties?
Weren't those prosthetic man boob moves?
No, they were real.
You're kidding. I'm pretty sure they were fake.
They're awesome.
They were wrong. God, we got to get off the moob.
We can't help it. It's like moob is the new kickle.
It's the new gunt.
It's the new gunt.
All right. Each week we feature audio and video voicemails on the show, and if you have a burning question, interesting story, or funny whatever, give us a ring.
And also you can contact us toll free at 888-233-8480, or send your audio or video, please, video files to feedback@noobtoob.com. Also send us video responses on YouTube. We love them.
That's right. Don't forget the yow. Wait, no, sorry.
Wait, I'll do your part. All right, video questions are preferred, but all questions should be under a minute if you want to get play on the show.
Don't forget the yow.
Wow. All right.
Like, what do you got first?
Drunk.
I am. Dude, it's my second last. I got to drive home.
All right. First up, Mario 54671 with a good question here.
Hey, NooBTooB. This is Mario 54671. I just wanted to know if you thought...
Hey, Mom wants to know if you're almost ready for your ballet recital.
I'm not waiting. I'll hurry up, okay?
Okay, I'll be waiting, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to know if you thought that Super Mario Galaxy was better than your expectations. Because when I saw the episode with the call-in show, somebody asked if it would be Game of the Year. Yuzo said no. But if you look at his Game of the Year list, it's actually number 2. Couldn't beat Rock Band, but... So, I'm just wondering, is it better than your expectations? So, this is Mario54671, and... Yow! Yow! Yow!
Stop screaming! I can hear you over there! Damn! Oh.
Ow!
Domestic violence.
That last part, I think that they probably scripted part of it, and then they didn't script that in.
Yeah,
part.
they're like, no, I'm going to really hit you,
on each other.
And that's always funny.
Yeah, I don't actually know what the skit part of that was all about, but
I'm not sure.
It ended up with punching and a dude in a wig.
That's always good enough to make the show.
I'll
for
take
the most
that.
part. Yeah, but was Mario Galaxy better than I expected? I actually had really high expectations for that, and it met them.
Yeah. But he raises a good point, which is that I think when we first talked about Mario Galaxy...
Was this before it came out?
Yeah.
Oh.
We were talking about it in the future. We're saying,
that's right.
oh, is it going to be Game of the Year? We're like, oh, probably not. It's on the Wii. It's not going to be able to match the graphics, whatever. Turns out...
They did pretty...
They fucking brought it.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that's right, because my expectations were high, but not as high as I was going to expect.
Not like Game of the Year high.
No, not number 2 anyways.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it would be BioShock, but it did for me.
Yeah. So yes, absolutely. And for me as well. I thought it'd be good.
Yeah.
I didn't think it'd be that good. That so far is the best game on the Wii in my opinion.
Even No More. Well, yeah. Definitely better than No More Heroes. Yeah. It's good.
Yep. Next up is Lucien LeChance with a audio file.
Yo, this is Lucien. All right, I posted about this on the forums, but I want to see your faces reacting to this. All right, 50 Cent Bulletproof, that ass game from 3 years ago? Well, they're making another one, 50 Cent 2. Sadly, it's not called $1. And the weird thing is, it's set in the Middle East. All right, get this. Where 50 Cent 2's uniqueness really shines is the plot, which finds Fiddy and G-Unit stranded in an unnamed Middle Eastern country after a benefit concert goes awry. The rappers find themselves caught in the middle of a situation that cannot be solved by dope rhymes alone. Cue the armory opening its doors. You know the sad thing? This will probably sell more in its first week than Leighton will ever sell in its entire lifetime. How do you feel about that? Yow.
That was a very depressing yow.
Oh, this dejected yow.
Yeah. I personally, as far as the Leighton thing is concerned, Leighton sold a ton of copies in Japan.
Oh, well, yeah.
So, I don't know about here, but...
it should sell a lot here. If you guys aren't dumbasses, go buy Leighton, for fuck's sake.
Don't buy $1.
Yeah. So, what the fuck? Dude. That's the stupidest goddamn game premise in the whole world.
Stupider than Def Jam? Icon?
Def Jam Icon was pretty
stupid. Come on, man.
50 Cent just being like, stand up in your face, son. Wow. It's just are they rapping and throwing down rat-a-tat-tat?
Well, the sad thing is, it's just this has already been done before.
What?
Three Kings had Ice Cube
in
the Middle East.
That's true. Except,
wait,
he wasn't as Ice Cube. He was he was supposed to be a soldier. It wasn't just two soldiers we got to bring over Ice Cube to fuck shit up.
Yeah, that's true. But what,
straight out of Compton, Bin Laden, what up? Whap.
Well, the sad thing is just the most far-reaching thing that seems unrealistic to me is the fact that 50 Cent would be doing a benefit concert. Is he part of the USO?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, it's Bob Hope, and 50 Cent. It's just who's the headliner in that case? I don't understand. He's dead, but whatever.
Yeah, probably 50 Cent would win over Bob Hope.
Bob Hope's corpse.
Bob Hope's animated corpse, a little animatronic.
But no, seriously, God, I mean, the thing is, people will buy it. People bought the first one. People will buy this one.
You're idiots.
People don't watch NooBTooB.
Yeah, apparently. You need to watch NooBTooB and have us tell you, oh my God, what are you doing?
Stop.
We will reach out of this camera and smack your face. I'm telling you. Just whack.
That's right. So, 50 Cent 2, I don't think so.
Yes. And then Madman is up with a video.
Oh, cool.
Hey guys, this is Madman from the forums. My quick question is, many novels have been turned into video games. Have you ever played a video game that has inspired you to read a novel? I have a couple here. Dragonlance. It was an okay video game, but the book was much better. Timeline. The video game was like playing with a pile of rancid monkey poo, but the book was incredible. Ender's Game will soon be a video game. Incredible book. One of my favorite reads. Keep up the good work, guys. Yo!
Yeah, Ender's Game is going to be made from the makers of Undertow!
Oh, no!
It's gonna be so
Why do you have
bad.
to shit on my childhood? Fucking
Don't get excited
God,
about that
Undertow
game.
was anus.
Yeah, it was really bad.
It was rancid bum anus.
Yeah.
Is what that was. But yes,
Ugh.
yeah, I know.
It's just the mental image is like
smells like Night Train and desperation. What the fuck am I talking
I
about?
don't know.
But yeah, Ender's Game is a fantastic book.
It is really good. It was a book club title on the forums.
Yes.
We made it.
And also, what he doesn't mention is that Dragonlance was
a game? I don't
remember the game,
Yeah,
but
neither do I.
it's not just a book. It's a series of like 40 or 50 books.
Like they're probably 80 by now,
yeah,
dude.
and they're great. I read like in my bookshelf, like you can just see them. There's
Holy
just, like,
shit, dude! You have like 20 of them.
I have like all of them.
You stop when you turn like 15, basically, and you like stop collecting them.
Pretty much. It's like as long as I played D&D, I was collecting Dragonlance books.
Yeah, dude, like Tasselhoff was my favorite.
Yeah, dude, fucking Tass always stealing shit.
That's
Raceland
right.
with his
it's fucking Evil Eyes.
Yeah.
Fucking what was her name? Tika.
Yeah. Tannis. Yeah,
that's right.
All of them. Gold Moon. I got
Gold Moon. So yeah, we love it. Thing is, like, I had it to like 17 or something like that. I had pretty much all the series up to like maybe like 18 books.
Yeah.
And then I just stopped reading them, so I sold them.
Oh.
I shouldn't have sold them.
Nah,
I really shouldn't have.
love mine, man. So I haven't played.
Well, the question was like, has any game inspired you to read a book? And I don't think it's only been the other way around because there haven't been many book-based games.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Assassin's Creed the book.
Oh yeah,
I can't wait.
I think it'll just be a pictorial of Jade in various lingerie.
Okay,
okay, that'd be fun. I'll drink to that.
Have there ever been any other things where it's like I didn't realize that was a book? I can't think of any.
There aren't many because people don't usually. They make comic book games,
right.
but that doesn't really count, right?
Yeah, and then they make a bunch of shitty movies out of books
and games out of movies.
Games out of movies.
Yeah. So there aren't many. It's really hard to find out. I think. Lord of the Rings. I guess that kind of counts. I like those games.
Yeah.
And it didn't really inspire me to read the books.
No,
I read
the books. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So sorry, not very many, man.
I didn't read Jurassic Park until I saw the movie.
Really? Interesting.
It's a good book.
I didn't read Black Rain until I saw the movie.
What?
Yeah. Well, no, not Black Rain. Rising Sun.
Oh, okay. Michael Crichton.
It's the same,
right?
I was
saying,
about
what?
the same. King Jete? Yeah.
Okay, and the next up is a Noob's Epiphany.
Hey, NooBTooB. It's a Noob's Epiphany here from Washington State. And just calling in for another question. And that question is, have you ever thought a video game chick was hot? Just like, wow, she's hot. And me personally, I just can't get into the animated hotness of chicks, but that's just me. So, yeah, what do you guys think? That's it for me, so yow!
I think you guys, I think everybody knows about our infatuation with Rosalina.
Yeah, more you than me, but
well,
you've got the big Rosalina crush.
I got a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So I really thought that, goddamn, what was her name from Beyond Good and Evil? Jade.
She was cute. Yeah, but she's like right down your alley, man. I mean, come on, like.
Well, yeah, that's the whole
yeah.
point. I mean, yes, like if she's like a smart Asian girl that goes around whooping the shit out of people and
that's your type,
like
for the most part.
Your tight outfits that's right down.
Yeah, no, I'll give you that.
Like I said, Asian. It's white kryptonite.
You're right. Yellow fever, man. Yellow fever. But like Tomb Raider, really not too much for me.
Did it for me.
Peach and those. No, sorry, not Peach. Maybe Daisy though.
Daisy actually.
Daisy's a little cute.
What was the game?
It was a soccer game. Remember?
Yes,
yeah,
that's right. Where you're like, whoa, that's inappropriate.
A little bit.
You're like, why are you wearing like "come fuck me" shorts?
Nintendo.
And then sometimes they've done a couple girls pretty hot in the Final Fantasy games. They'll do like in the RPGs, but I can't think of any.
Yeah, they're all kind of like really young looking though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of like really super hot that aren't obvious. Oh no, Ulala's kind of cute, but
who?
Ulala, Space Channel 5.
Oh yeah.
She's got the little short mini skirt. A little bit.
I like the hooker in Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, which one?
I don't know, the one that looked like a pixel. That one, that pixel was so hot.
It was the flesh-colored 4 pixels with the darker
the
color
bar. Little
moving up and
censored
down.
bar.
Yeah. So yeah, no, there's a few. I mean, they're hot, but it's not something you'd go too far with.
No.
I don't think for the most part.
Not yet.
Not yet.
That's where it's going, though. I'm telling you right now, that is going to push the envelope. 10 years from now, there's going to be so many porn games out there.
There's a ton of porn games now.
I'm just saying, it's going nowhere but up, because the more realistic it gets, it's just going to start being that you can actually dive in, have helmet, full body suit.
Full body. That's just, I don't know, man. That might be a bit much. Full body suit.
But I'll try it. I will try anything. I will try anything.
But no, one of the I think Misery was on the forums, was just like, okay, if you thought this game was interesting, you need to try this other one. And it's like Water Closet something. It's one of the anime hentai games, but it's supposed to be pretty disturbing. That's all I can say.
All right.
So yeah, so maybe at some point in our doldrums we might do it for experimentation or something. We'll see.
Yeah. Usually I like to experiment.
No, not me. This is for you.
I'll totally do it. I will play any weird hentai yaoi.
Oh, no!
Fucking, I will play it and I will come and tell you guys about it, because that's how I roll.
As long as you don't tell us how aroused you were, that's fine.
What's I will not. And then
oh yeah, this is another one.
The More You Know.
The More You Know.
So we have a public service announcement.
Should we
do you have any words of wisdom?
Stay in school, be cool.
Yep, don't be a dick.
Don't D-bad.
D-bad, and the more you know. So, when I first watched that video, I thought that maybe the person that made that recorded it, but the more that I just listened to it now, that sounded like maybe I said that. Was that my voice?
No, I don't think so. It was really too high. Do your high voice.
Well, I do the more you know. It does sound different.
It does sound different. It does sound a little different. So,
but yeah, so that was weird. We
don't know who sent that in
without a name or anything, and it's just kind of public service. The more you know.
The more you know.
We're running a little low on time. Yeah. We can do one more. All right. So Drust is next up.
Drust.
Hey, this is Drust from the forums, and I'm also from the Bay Area, and my question is, have you ever played a video game that's made you sick? Please state the name of the game, the console that was for, and how bad it was. I've personally had this with 2 games. One of them was Smuggler's Run on the GameCube, and the other Halo on the Xbox. That's it. Thanks. This yow.
Yeah, I think Halo and Xbox did do to me for a little bit.
Okay. So I've actually always had a really strong constitution for games. I've never really. There was only one that ever got me sick.
Which one was that?
Descent.
Oh, Descent.
That was a horror.
Yeah, well, that was because it's like there's
it was
no
everywhere. It was just you just like all of a sudden you're like flying down a hallway upside down, and you're like trying to orient yourself.
That's so weird. I played that like crazy. Yeah.
Descent 2, they put in auto leveling, so you'd be turned, and when you let go, it would go.
It would always go back.
It would go back.
Yeah.
Descent 1. You were fucking,
weird.
Puking, hanging out of
did
your
you ever
chair.
puke, or did you just get really
I was just kind of like, oh man, what?
Well, the very first earliest ones that did it to me was when I played the original Wolfenstein. So when I played it, I had I think a Turbo XT or 286 or something really slow, so it was fine.
Did you push the turbo button on the front?
Yes, I did. And I got 2 more
4 megahertz more.
Woo! But then I bought an upgrade to a 386, and then it made the game so fast that all of a sudden I played. Me and my friend played it for 3 hours, and I actually had to lay down because I was feeling so nauseous.
Wow! So
and, it took me hours to get.
Your brain hadn't seen shit like that yet.
No,
because nowadays, obviously, you've seen that a million times, but then it was not like Mario jumping on shit. You were looking down a tunnel. Mm-hmm. So that really messed you up,
did it. Some of the original Half-Life. I actually quite a few games do it, but it depends on if I'm indoors a lot.
Yeah.
Then it'll do it. So.
Yeah. And we are really out of time. Okay. So.
That is our show.
All right, that's our show for the week. Check out our website at NooBTooB.com and participate in our forums by clicking the forum tab at the top of the front page.
And if you're watching this video on YouTube, make sure you subscribe right over down there. Also rate the video with 5 stars by rubbing Tobin's junk. That's all for this episode. I'm Yuzo Watanabe.
And I am Tobin Kozair. Audio engineering for NooBTooB is done by Range Gorilla Margarita Strunk. Figure that one out. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. We're out!
Yeah, so you want read that. Testing. Hello. Yes. All right. Wonderful. God, I'm gonna smell that all day.